Man, first off, I gotta, we gotta get right to it and actually come over here. Go into my big old bin of uniforms. Lord knows I got too much stuff. So I got a whole basket dedicated just to my uniforms that I have. So I think tonight they say we're wearing white, but these are black versions. I guess we'll wear black for the second game. We're with the Bulldogs. Number 35, that's me. Yes, sir. So I'm wearing that first for the first game. Got the white bottoms. If I can actually find black top. Yeah, black top. Same old. Black and white, can never go wrong with black and white, but gotta get everything on. Man, I like to keep my shorts tight when I'm playing. I don't like having to mess up my accessories. No, you're good. I don't like having to mess up my accessories when I'm playing, so I just try to have everything on good to go before I even hit the court. Every game I play, I never really worry about how much I'm gonna score, man. I never really worry about how much I'm gonna be scoring, because I think my biggest thing is as a big man, because I play power forward, so most of the time I'm worried about just trying to play good defense and just be an anchor on the defensive side of the ball. So I just worry about the defense first, let the scoring come afterwards. So, but I know ultimately I try to get to my sweet spots, run the floor hard, and just most of the time I do that, I can get at least 10. But whatever the game needs is what I'll give it to it. So if it needs some scoring, I'll try and give it some scoring. But we'll play it see how it goes.
I'll go with these. This was like the original, that is the alternate version. So this is the original Bruce Lee Kobe 5. And that's the alternate, of this. Cause you see both. They both have the clock and everything. And I think you see on my championship game, I just wore one on each foot for the championship. Back in Estonia a couple years ago. I did this to mix and match.
Just to kind of have some razzle dazzle on the court. It was like one of the first times where I really kind of get to be on my own, and I didn't really have my American teammates to really necessarily help kind of carry me in a sense. And so it was like a big test to see how can I lead a team kind of on my own, or even with the adequate help. And those guys, they just let me know, they let me just do me. And I think I took everything that I learned from those previous years, from playing in Virginia, playing over here in Okinawa the first time as a junior Marine, I took everything and tried to just apply it, and I just tried to lead those guys the right way. So I tried to be the best teammate I could, and I tried to put the team on my shoulders, and like I shouldered every loss. Every time that we won, it was a team thing, but if we lost, it was a me thing, you know. So that's kind of how I was brought up. But that championship loss, I really wanted it so bad for that team because I knew I wasn't gonna be there next season to play. So I was really hoping to leave with that team on a very, very high note. But I think at the end, they felt like we did because, you know, we had a shot at a championship, and the team was trying to compete to win. Everybody wanted to win that. So I think still kind of I found, as the first time I found some solace in coming in second place. And I think about that loss burns me to this day, but it really felt like, I feel like it was a win for me personally, just because I saw my growth like all those years, and I really stuck with that team and really just bought into everything. So it was really nice.
Ready?
So I think yeah, so at least for just to set the setting, I mean, we have annual MLK tournament, big Pacific tournament that's hosted by us here at Camp Foster. My team is the Butler Bulldogs, so we're hosting team, defending champion from 2025. Should be a lot of good competition this year, so hopefully, you know, people come out here, have a good time, and make it really, really competitive. But just getting to the gym, gonna get ready for game one, starting in about 30 minutes. Get my little stretch on and get a good warm up in, and then hopefully see some more buddies up in here. Got a couple friends that flew in on other teams that's gonna be here, so gonna be excited to see everyone, and let's get this ball rolling, man.
we had too many turnovers. The game started off too slow, and like referees just didn't help with like trying to with like so many blowing whistles on a running clock. It just doesn't really help the momentum that much in the game. But we already talked as a team, and we know we have to do better next game and how to start off the game better. So we'll have more energy and have a better game plan. We'll start through our best player, and then obviously just come in more settled and just come in a little bit more poised and don't let the defense rush us up and speed us up and move the ball a little bit better. That's the main thing. Yeah.